right, shalom, shalom. I'm gonna get into a couple scriptures as usual. I'm gonna try and read as quick as I possibly can, but before I do so, I like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Dash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. Peace and blessing to all the brothers that's teaching this truth and the truth and sincerity. All right, so the first scripture I would love to bring out is James 1. And where are we at? 15. And then when lust hath conceived it, it bringeth forth sin. And sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death. Right, man. You don't want to be fooled with that lust, man. Because you're going to get destroyed that way. You know? It's just not worth it. For that little moment. You know, that moment, whatever it is or it may be that's abominable, that's worthy unto death, is definitely not worth it, man. You know? That's something you're not supposed to be doing, but we know a lot of you people doing that, so death is gonna come for you people, all right? Obviously, starting with you Israelites, but ultimately the whole world very soon, which that's beautiful. But let's go to Romans 6 and 12. Let not sin therefore reign over your mortal body, that ye should obey in it in the lust thereof. Right. You know, these bodies are moral and wicked. They ultimately love to go off in a nutshell. But you got to have that spirit in you to control it, because your spirit is clearly willing and clearly more powerful. These bodies wouldn't live without the spirit. You know, and obviously, opposite as well. I mean, the spirit can't dwell on earth without, these mortal bodies. But nonetheless, you gotta have control. You have to control these bodies, because we are in the body. The body is not in us. The spirit is in there. All right. But these bodies are gonna go at the end of the day. And they have to go, which is beautiful. But actually, let me just read it again. This is Romans 6 and 12. Let not sin therefore reign in your mortal body, that ye should obey it in the lust thereof. Yeah, man, you just say, man, forget these mortal bodies, man. Tell that body, hey, shut it down, man. I ain't trying to hear none of that. It's a fight. Not easy. Definitely not easy, but it's just something you got to do. All right, so let's go to Proverbs 8 and 36. But he that is sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death. Right, man. So why do you want to keep doing that? Because at the end of the day, you're showing what? That you hate the Lord. And if you do so, again, that death has to be there. So you're not going to be here. Adios. Finito. All right. I got two more, but let's go to 1 Corinthians 15 and 56. The sting of death is sin, but the strength of sin is the law. Yeah, man. It all starts when you keep building and building upon sin. You know, there is a thing called, which we call mercy, which is a time period. But you don't want to build it, because it's gonna eventually gonna have to get weighed on the scale, and it's gonna lean in one direction. So you don't want it to build and build and build. All right. That's the key thing. All right. This is the last one I would love to bring out. This is Easy Classicus 33 and 14. Very good one. Good is set against evil, and life against death. So is the godly against the sinner, and the sinner against the godly. So at the end of the day, this is what the Lord has kind of set up. You know, He's in full control, whether it be may be on the left or whether you may be on the right. But you that know the truth and have somewhat to understand, you want to continue to grow in what on the right side. You want to be just. You want to be righteous. All right. You don't want to be the ones of a sinner, like the scripture just said. You don't want to be a sinner. You want to be the godly. All right, the holy. You want to be separate from that BS. All right. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.